Good morning, everyone. My name is Manu Satativ, and my project is about bioluminescence, biofluorescence, and phosphorescence. Why do some living organisms glow? And the answer to that is these three characteristics that the animals have. So first is bioluminescence. Bioluminescence is when a living organism has this chemical reaction inside this body that produces light. Next is biofluorescence. Biofluorescence is when an absorbs light and re-emits it as a different color. And lastly is phosphorescence, which is when an organism absorbs light, and when the light source is removed, it slowly releases energy and fades over time. So how rare is it ocean versus land? So I made these graphs so we can identify. So the ocean, there's a 75% of bioluminescence, 20% of biofluorescence, 5% of none. And for land, there are 90% of nothing, and 10% of biofluorescence, and 1% of bioluminescence. So now we should talk about the chemical reaction of bioluminescence. So it starts with luciferin, mixes with oxygen, becomes oxyluciferin, and luciferase comes and triggers the reaction, and it becomes light. Next is the physical process of biofluorescence, which is when these chemicals called phosphorin absorbs light and re-emits it. And finally is the photophysical process of biophosphorescence, and which is with these phosphors, which has electrons with it, and those things do absorb the light, jump into the excited state, enters the triplet state. That triplet state makes it block the light from releasing it immediately, or it might become biofluorescent. And then it slowly releases the energy and fades over time. The reasons why animals glow is for finding mates, communicating, camouflage, running away, attracting prey, and defense. The conclusion is that glowing animals might seem very strange to us. It's only because we don't see it much. But in a big picture, it's actually everywhere, and it's just a bit of science in between it. Thank you.
You are studying in a dark room with a bioluminescent jellyfish and a phosphorescent mineral. Which one would eventually stop glowing first, and why?
So it might be the phosphorescence mineral, because we need to power it first, and then it will slowly release the energy that it got, while the bioluminescence jellyfish uses its bioluminescence, and it can use it as long as it needs.
So, Mami, you mentioned that luciferin joins with oxygen light, and luciferase helps to create light. What would happen if an organism had luciferin but no oxygen?
The luciferin won't become oxyluciferin, and the chemical reaction won't work.
Okay, so Marna, for biofluorescence, you noted that the light shines. And then a substance called phosphorin, right? Absorbs it. Now, does this mean these organisms can only glow when there is an outside light source in them?
Yes, it needs its outside light first to glow.